Please hold the line. The streamer you are watching knows you are waiting.
They certainly do, you absolute legends. Mr. Hitomi, Terakov, thank you so much. How are you doing? Yeah, had a bit of a...
Hey-o!
And Twindex
Hey-o!
as well. You eat! I tell you what, that was from our doctor. Well, not our doctor, but Dr. K. How are you doing, Twindex? Let's get you a brew. Probably the first one that will sound off. And not me as well.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go. Let's get a coffee for not me, mister.
Smooth.
And I tell you what, it's never too early. Biscuits.
I like the bass. I like the
Buttery biscuit bass.
I like the
Bass.
biscuit bass. I like the
Buttery biscuit bass. I blooming love it. Right. Mr. Hyde, hey! I tell you what, Mr. Hitomi, it's all about the timing. Morning, afternoon, evening, hello Bill. And Tolak, welcome in. And Timis. Blimey, everybody's here. Right, let's get Tolak a nice cup of coffee. There we go. And I know our Timis will want a brew. Getting better at it. Nice one, Mr. Hitomi. I tell you what, you are an absolute star. Without a bra. Let's get our Timis. I tell you what, not the first one today, Timis, but get your lips round this.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery. There you go. Biscuits, drinks, what more could we want? Well, I suppose we could want cake. But I tell you what, we're deep inside Rock Hudson's ring, ladies and gentlemen. That's the place we need to be for picking up missions. And of course, what are we doing today? We're doing BGS.
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Yes, indeed. If, like me, you might have been hanging out with our Zorba earlier today. Always worth a follow, that gentleman. Computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
You wait until I see
failure
Warlord
imminent.
383. Wasn't it his idea to get me doing this?
It certainly
systems
was.
none.
And, yeah, catastrophic failure, Bill. We're not going anywhere. I don't think I've even started the engines, Billy boy. Jeez Louise, he's right. Shall we see what's on the old scoreboards for today? And hope it's a darn sight better than it was yet. That was dreadful, wasn't it, yesterday? Talk about slim pickings. Jeez Louise, right. El Missione Bordi. Let's have a look-see. Alliance of Privateers. In fact, yes. Only 7 missions. Oh dear. And Lilla got an Alliance Chieftain recently, been doing combat. Oh, nice one, Lilla. And Elvis, you don't need to worry about Presenti anymore. Oh, the elections are over. Damn it, do you know, Elvis, it's a damn good job you came in. And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sucking a fisherman's friend. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Right from the word go, you have a fantastic entrance.
Thank you very much. And the show as well.
Oh, not as good as Rock Hudson's entrance. Lilla!
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Cup of Yorkshire tea for you. Elvis! I forgot to look at the I forgot to look at the BGS orders this morning, Elvis. Is there anywhere we could be, Elvis, if you're still around, mate, if you wouldn't mind, been an absolute sweetheart, and just pop into chat somewhere we can pop over and have a little fiddle, so to speak. And of course, we haven't got Elvis a blooming drink, or Fun Gamer, or Jack. Oh, thank you, not me, mister. Thank you very much. Oh, no, not Tarwol. Tarwoowol. That's the first place we tried, and it was absolutely... It didn't have any missions. But we'll go back there. Thank you, not me, mister. And that makes the whole title of the stream. Quite entertaining because we won't be there. Guess who woke up at 4 a.m. to race to Beagle Point only to realise it's tomorrow? Oh, Flaps! Jeez Louise! Oh, you gotta love it. That is classic, it Flaps. I love it. I was hanging out with Zorba and Excal this morning, and Excalibur's talking about the Beagle, so yeah, that's tonight, mate. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. That's terrible. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go for, because we've done quite a lot for the old future of Tallulah. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll head over to that 46903, which is not to be confused with Beverly Hills 90203. Right, I've forgotten a load of people. Hey up, Orca! I tell you what, I'm well behind here. I'm well behind. Right, so Kremin. I still haven't got Kremin a drink. What a complete bastard I am. Let's just copy down the... Let's just copy that, the old 46, so I'll hopefully remember it. Right, blimey O'Reilly, I tell you what. Oh, Kremen, he deserves a blooming whiskey for that.
Drink! Take! House! Drink! Drink!
Yeah, Benny Hill's 90210 is a whole different thing. Running missions out of a couple of hours ago. How were they not, mister? Oh, nice one, Hawker. Good shout. All together now. Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Irish. No, I've completely lost it. I was trying to sing along and read chat. It's never going to work. Need to get out BGS over Queen to update orders. Get our BGS over Queen to update orders when she drags her lazy ass out of bed. Nice one, Elvis. Right, did I get that whiskey? Oh, I'm missing I'm really sorry. Oh my lord, I'm really sorry, everyone. I'm missing out on everyone, and it's flashing by. Jack, got your first COVID jab. Sitting here with a sore arm, waiting to find out how rubbish I'm gonna feel for the next. Do you know now, Jack? I've been trying to book an appointment for about a week. And all I get is I get through to a place that tells me that the place is like over an hour's drive away, nothing local, which is really confusing. So I don't, that's once I get to the place where I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm really sorry, people. I'm missing loads. I'm really sorry. I'm missing loads of people. Hang on. I'm really sorry. Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to. I'm all out of sorts. I've missed a load of you. I do apologise, everyone. I've missed so many people. I'm a rotten host. I do apologise. Let me. I'm just gonna get a tea for everyone, because I tell you what, I'm really sorry. I'm usually better than this. I do apologise.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go. Right, yeah. I've lost my train of thought. I do apologise. I'm all over the place again. I've had a few days where I couldn't get my medication, so I had to sort of like skip a day to make them last longer. And it's I think it was a bad idea. Right, 9 Right, so that's going to be our new destination. I do apologise, everyone. As I say, I'm normally much better than this. I do... right, that one we want to get rid of because we're not there anymore, so we'll get rid of that. That's... there we go, so it's that one. We need to edit it. And there we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go, so we've got that one. Lovely. Lovely. Right, I think that's us set. 3 jumps, right, no worries. 3 jumps, right. I do apologise, everyone. I thought I'll just try and get ourselves on the old get ourselves moving. Thank you ever so much, everyone. And oh, hang on! I tell you what, I have missed. Hang on. Manage reward requests. Here we go. What do we got? 3 minutes ago. Yes, indeedy. An elite commander. Commander Grey Talon, you absolute sweetheart. Right. We need to eject once we get outside, ladies and gentlemen. We need to... Oh, hang on. Oh, what is going on with my moose today? There we go. Right, we'll get out of the station, Grey. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The wonderful Commander Grey Talon redeeming 5,000. Can you believe it? How many hours of torture watching this maroon completely lose his mind in the depths of space.
Say hello.
Oh, we've got somebody saying hello. No, what's going on? Hellos. What are we doing? All good. Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah, all good. Right, Bill. Sorry. Ship's dogs decided to join us. And I've got a horrible feeling there'll be a delivery today, something that was supposed to arrive on Monday. I got a notification saying it was arriving today, so if I have to disappear at a reasonably rapid rate of knots, I do apologise. Right, Bill! For God's sake, man! Landing gear! Bill? Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Bill. Jeez Louise, he's hard work today. And Zorba! Speak of the devil, did somebody say... In fact, I think I did. I think I did mention Zorba Dundee 3 times. It's torture just watching you try to do some missions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to drop out before it ended for half an hour.
Gaining knowledge by observation alone won't cut it for them. Their uniqueness for interfering...
Oh yeah, the old, the Kilian Cantano, the old, isn't that something Greek, isn't it, or something?
Much faster than nature intended. Motivated by self-preservation. A survival
and Jack, you bugger. I've got 41,000 plus thousand points. Yeah, that is a masochist, I think. That is definitely a masochist. Right, I tell you what. Yes, Sirius. I tell you what. We've got Commander Grey Talons. Greek folk dance. Thank you, Zorba. We've got a... We've got a commander to space. And I tell you what, wouldn't it be funny if it was our Grey Talon? Not that I've got a problem. Well, you know I have got a problem. No! What am I doing? Oh no, who's it gonna be? Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look. Who's going out, Grey? It's our Cass! Of Warcass! Bon voyage! First out today, Cass! I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, poor Cass. Hang on, let's get my Doofer dangle back, there we go. Computer, shout out Cass.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
I wouldn't
That's
mind.
already
Yeah,
done.
au revoir, Cass. I'd say, poor Cass, blimey O'Reilly. You know, even though I chuckle, there are times when I do feel bad. But yes, the lovely Sirius has dropped another 1,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points for a bit of the old limpet loving. So let's have a look, see. Oh, look
could
at
do
that.
that adventure.
There's the old canister loving.
And
You
a
know,
rain
it's
mission?
a collector limpet in
I
the
hope you don't
corner.
mind, really.
Sorry, I don't know what Bill's going on about. I'm just going to speak over him. It's, yeah, look at that. That is some perfect limpet petting going on there. I tell you what, keep that up. That little bugger just might, you know what's coming for half an hour. It might just go off in me hands. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I can't do it lying down.
Oh, dear me, you do have a problem.
No, I
Daft
prefer to
Punk.
sit down, if you don't mind.
Don't mind if it turns you on, who cares?
Who cares? Exactly. Daft Punk, you sweetheart. You're popping in the shower. Well, I tell you, what's good for a shower? I tell you what, I dare you. I dare you, Daft Punk. Take this into the shower.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
There you go. Good old Shatner's bassoon. I've seen his pink oboe, but never his bassoon. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I think I pulled out the last millisecond.
Oh, good old Zorba. Shower beers. Now that's an idea, isn't it? Taking the old, brewski into the shower. I used to bring a bottle of wine into the shower, says Flaps, while getting ready for a night out. Waste no time. Get the turbo wine. I never pull out of a shower beer. Oh, yeah, well, you know. Oh, dear. Right, we got 3 jumps ahead of us. Jeez Louise, I mean, the chances of getting something actually completed today is, I'm not going to hold me breath on available missions, and the fact that now the title of the stream is actually not where we are. You know, I was struggling today. I was struggling for stream titles, and I thought, just call it Pulsey. Yeah, what a maroon indeed. 0 missions so far. Jeez Louise. Oh, and that was another thing, blooming Streamlabs chatbot stuck 2 fingers up me with the authentication this morning. And you're still outside the bubbles, fun. Well, I tell you what, fun. Oh, that is actually worth checking because, you know... It's a shame Airlock isn't here. It's a shame Airlock isn't here, Timmis, because, yeah, carry on, Proctologist. I tell you what, for God's sake, let's do it. Hang on, let's copy that. Let's go to the old stream info. There we go. In honour of Airlock, and a very good idea. There we go. Carry on, Proctologist. I think that's... Oh, carry on in, Proctologist. No, we don't want to do one of those. Oh, dear. Not inside a Proctologist. There we are. Carry on, Proctologist. There we are. There we go. I wonder how many streams of Nick Lambert have had to be opened before my computer fight. 42, yes. Oh, Bell Draco. Yeah, why am I hearing this maroon over and over and over and over again? Right. Oh, Pete, I do apologise. We've had to move some stuff around, Pete. Let me get you a brewage, Pete. That was very sweet of you. But yeah, Pete, we've had to move some stuff around.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Cheers, Pete.
Guaranteed.
And there's
to
one
blow your
right back
mind.
at you. We'll get smashed together, mate. And I tell you what, for that, you deserve some biscuits.
I like the bass. I like the
Buttery biscuit base.
I like the
Base.
biscuit base. I like the
Buttery biscuit base. Bad dog, what did I... Bad dog, you know me like that. You walked into a bit of Nick Dangerous undercover, haven't you? There you go, when I was in the Matrix. Undercover. Yeah. Kissing that Keanu. I tell you what, that gave me wood, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Keanu Reeves, you can't beat it. And Bad Dog, you bugger. I'm trying to get back on speed. Not speed as in, no, I'm trying to get back up. Oh, jeez Louise. I tell you what. Nobby, can you help me with my medication?
Ooh, heroin. That stuff's addictive. It's a gateway drug.
To what?
To more heroin.
It is, I tell you what, don't start on that heroin, it's a gateway drug.
Smooth.
There we go, a cup of coffee for Bad Dog. And Jen! Don't know if you might have beaten Keanu. Cheers, Jen. And I tell you what, I do apologise, Jen. As I say, not far again. I keep saying this every day. You're just going to say, look, Lambert, you know, Monsieur Dangerous, you never fire on all cylinders. Right, Jenny, whether you want it or not, it's coming your way. Get your lips around this. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Genevieve. They certainly do. We love our Genevieve. And I tell you what, blimey, that Genevieve. Call of Duty. Bit of the older Black Ops, I tell you what. Yeah, I tell you, when Odyssey comes out, I'm buggered, aren't I?
Let's get
Jeez
back to
Louise.
some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
Oh, all right, Crispy. Jeez Louise, if it's not Crispy, who is it today?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, it's Cat Williams again. Jeez Louise. I tell you what. Evil! Oh my goodness. You know what I've got to do now? Copa banana. Good job I'm sucking a fisherman's friend. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Chris Belisario, the stilt walker. I was originally going to come in between her legs, but yeah, that's not what was not going to happen with...
No, she wasn't going to do that, but please give our evil Snowball some love. Streaming the old Elite Dangerous. They are a variety streamer, and they do other stuff, so please go and give them some love.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Smashing some zombies with some vehicles the other night. Oh, you can't beat it. Oh, nice one, Jen. I tell you, in fact, I must remember to pop over, Jen. I do apologise. I get quite often I'll get my head stuck in a stream, and I forget to pop and see other people. Oh, fun gamer! All together now. Cool. Oh, get a banana. Oh, nearly buggered that one up for you, fun gamer. Well, I tell you what, it's got to be a shout out. For the fun gamer, you know what happens. You give a host, you get a shout out, whether you stream or not, whether you want it or not. And he's been stimulating those American trucks. I say, try to bounce between everyone and sometimes get tunnel vision. Yeah, exactly, Jen. It's funny. I mean, yeah, you might have sort of 2 or 3 tabs open. And yeah, you just suddenly get sucked. Hey, Jen, you get sucked in. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Every now and then you find a big one.
And every now and then after getting sucked in, yeah, according to our Crispy, you find a big one. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, those parties are between Zorba pulling out early. And in fact, hang on a minute. What's up, Zorba?
Fried slice with a special ball. Why do you have a special ball, Fried?
Yeah, where is Fried Slice to sort us out with the old special balls? And Elvis, I have a super top secret mission for you. If you can't get missions in work for PA, for our next possible... Oh, that's exciting! Ho ho! Undercover mission. I'm having some of that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that. When I was Tom Cruise, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. I tell you what, all the stories are true. Exactly, Zorby, you can't beat some special balls. Well, I mean, you know, funnily enough, Fried Slice isn't here to give us his advice, but thanks, Jen. Special ones, exactly, yes. Fried Slice has got special balls, ladies and gentlemen. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
You go home and watch this. What do you? I want the sausage in the hole. That rock and roll. Let's do that.
Let's do it. Evil, you sweetheart. We threw you out a shout out earlier, Evil, but I didn't get you a brewage. And our glitch as well.
Guaranteed to
blow your mind. Well, Jen's already had one glitched, but one princess, two princesses. You know what's going to happen, Glitch. Whether you want it, Jen got it whether she wanted it or not. Here you go. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy, everybody wants a glitch. Helix. They certainly do. Still hooked on that Valium. Oh, and Evil, I do apologise. I chocolated all over your biscuits.
I like the bass.
Battery biscuit base.
Biscuit base. I like the
Battery biscuit base. There you go, Evil. Whoever says no to a chocolate needs their head examined. Yeah, to be honest, Jen, even people who are lactose intolerant in this stream have accepted the chocolate. On the understanding that, you might give you the squits and turn your stomach inside out. But hey, it's blooming chocolate. You know what I mean? Right, I'll tell you what we were doing. Valium is very, very addictive, but great fun. I know that flaps, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, worth it. Exactly, Jen. It's like when you look at any food that you know is going to give you pain and suffering. The Brits are known for getting their Indian brethren to invent completely inedible foodage and partake of it. Anyone here have a Challenger? Vertical thrusters, any good? Questions from our Pete there. Has anyone got a Challenger, a vertical thrusters, any good? I do like a good vertical thrust, Pete. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones.
I don't know if that's a problem or if I need to lube it up.
There you go. These parties that Crispy and Zorba go to. Jeez Louise, no wonder I'm never invented. Special balls, pulling out too early. Jeez Louise. I tell you what, it all happens here, ladies and gentlemen. And we've only just left Rock Hudson's ring, ladies and gentlemen. And Yerison, welcome in. I tell you what, Yerison, I think I'll get you a sensible cup of coffee because it's all going a bit pear-shaped. There we go. A diving school, I say, Timmis. What's going on there? And a tomato soup. Is that a tomato soup or a tomato soup? I'm Zorba. Balls, tots, pulling out caustics. We've got it all. It makes those booga parties look tame. Oh dear. Just woke up, Jerison. Well, I tell you what. Oh sure, says Admiral, you have never been to a town in Ireland called Muff. It 100% has its own diving school. Please Google this. Careful on results. Yeah, probably put safe. In fact, yeah, PSA everybody. Anything that you hear in this their stream, please make sure whatever search engine you're using, do put safe search on before you hit the search button, because sometimes the Muff Diving School, that is just absolutely classic, isn't it? Oh dear, I'm gonna buy the t-shirt. I mean, you've got to, haven't you, Flaps? I mean, jeez Louise. Oh dear. PSA, muff diving could lead to a bad case of chin tapeworm tickling. Is that tapeworm tickling? It is. Oh no, Zorba, we've got onto the tapeworm. Oh no, I do apologise. The agencies will be on your arse before you know it if you don't safe search. Good point, yeah. Good point, Jen, yeah. I mean, another good reason. I have a receipt from the muff service station. Even glitched his tempted by a t-shirt. It's classic, isn't it? Oh my lord! I tell you what, I love this world. It might be completely screwed up, but you know, the owner who named it quite innocently is somewhere wondering why they're selling so many t-shirts. And Vinny, you sweetheart, let's get a brewage. Oh dear, for the mighty Vinny. If I could put a T in, that might help. There we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to check whether we're still inside the boobles. No muff too tough, we dive at 5. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Not the bubble, but the boobles, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, we are firmly and safely still inside the boobles. That's a classic, Elvis. Love it. Woke up to freshly baked cookies. Oh, Yerison, you lucky person. Oh, yeah, you lucky bastard. Proper little pet, aren't we? Here he is!
Roly poly.
Holy moly, everybody wants a fried slice. And a bloomin' egg 420. Copa banana. You gotta love it. Fried! And 4 months. 420. Well, you know what 420 wants, ladies and gentlemen. And they're gonna get it.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the Kentucky Hungry Patrol. It's limbs with pom-poms are creeping about.
Watch out, there's a bloomin' Humphrey about. And a 420 flag. And you're fried. Frubby, I tell you what, 420, we do, in fact, I tell you what, for you. We've got not only blue-footed boobies, red-footed boobies, not only Kremen's boobies, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Terry the Thargoid's boobs. We've got all the boobs. There you go, 420. There you go. Right, oh, I tell you what, chocolate, hosts, raids, and I tell you what, fried slice. Grab this.
Roly poly.
Holy moly, everybody wants a fried slice. And glitched in with the host. Too many boobs to handle. Nah. Just about got it in the end. I say, just about got it in the end. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Oceanic explorer P.H. Nargelet has made 30 trips 3,600 meters down to the Titanic. But he's never seen a 100-meter gash.
He's never seen a 100-meter gash, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so we've got a new destination now. I've forgotten already where it was. It was hang on, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I can scroll back far enough in chat. Oh dear, have I lost it? Oh, no. Ah, there we go. Hippity hip 45401. There we go. Ah, right, we're doing it. Let's punch that in the old map of galaxies. There we go. In there. So it's HIP space paste return. Aha! Right, let's have a look-see there, ladies and gentlemen. Was that already bookmarked? Oh no, yeah, it's already bookmarked, so cancel that. Yeah, 420. Let me just do a permit. Oh, you got it anyway. There you go. There you go. Right. Oh, hang on. So, bear with, ladies and gents. So I need to delete that one. Because we're not going there. Delete that one. And then the other one was 45401. Plot route. No, I don't want to delete it. I want to edit it. There we go. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Blimey O'Reilly. Super duper Gary Cooper. Look what you could have won. Right. Let's save that. That's now at the top. Super duper. And it's still 3 jumps. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Right, let's shite. What have I missed? What have I missed? Right. Oh, squid! Let me get a nice cup of tea for our squid knacker.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go. Right. A new destination. I think we're... Oh, hang on. We don't want to be in combatty mode, do we? We definitely do not want to be in combatty mode. There we go. Super duper. There we go. D-scanner ready.
Oh, come on, man.
Blimey, that was a loud one, squid.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go. Blimey, O'Reilly.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Dave! When did Dave sneak in? Blimey O'Reilly. Blimey O'Reilly. Well, I tell you what. Dave! When did you... I tell you what, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. There's a shout out for our Dave. Our Zorba. Just sorting him out with a brew. Jeez, I do apologise, Dave. Blimey O'Reilly. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, this BGS, it's blooming difficult.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
And Timmy's, thanks for the host. Copa banana. And computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
Yet another thing for me to do, you lazy
silent
dyslexic
summoner.
maroon.
It comes from within. This need to explore, gain knowledge.
And Shuggy as
Eventually,
well,
whether you like
Blimey
it or not,
O'Reilly.
and contrary to logic, you'll embark on a journey.
It looks like I'm waking up to freshly baked cookies on Saturdays. Oh, Yerison! Good game. Copa banana. Oh, you gotta love it. Quicksilver, let me get you a drink. I do apologise, Quicksilver. There you go.
Smooth.
There you go. Delivered by the one and only WK Jez. And if I've missed anyone, I do apologise. I never fire on all cylinders, ladies and gents, but I'm being particularly useless today. On a useless level of 1 to 10. It's a good 11 today. I do apologise. And Dave, as you missed my insight, Nick, here it is again. I've got a theory on these burning stations. I don't think it was the NMLA. I think the chickens have decided to mutiny. And good afternoon, everybody. It could be those darn chickens. I mean, do you know, we've not even new high score. I tell you what. But there's still something that hasn't changed, Quicksilver.
What a maroon.
Look at that. And how long have we been up for an half an hour? We've only just left the bloody station. Oh dear. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen.
fuck out of here.
All right, Cat. Blimey O'Reilly's, if it isn't Lawrence Fishburne, if it isn't Ice Cube, I tell you. Oh, Sam L. Jackson, it's now Cat Williams. As Dave Brown says, well, you know, we might as well make it an hour and have a bit of nibbling of nuts. Jakara, you bugger, how you doing? Let's get an orange mocha frappuccino for our Jakara.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery there, Jakara. There we go. And a little shout out for our Jakara as well. Another of our Elite Dangerous streaming community. But ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Commander Dave Brown has dropped another 1,000 of those there Chanel points, ladies and gentlemen. And demanding a nibble me nuts. So, ladies and gentlemen, time to get your nuts out. Hey, I tell you what, this place is so hip, says Nuts, Mad Morphet Nuts. They find it hard to see over their pelvis. Hey, oh, you gotta love it. I know, Zorba's here as well. I don't know what time it is with our Zorba. I woke up this morning and was hanging out with our Zorba. I say, it's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones! Oh, matron!
You matron. Shuggy, you sweetheart! I tell you what, we better nibble me nuts first.
Zorbud, Lambert, Zorbud, Lambert, Zorbud,
Dundee. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. There you go. There we go. Nuts indeed, 420. And Shuggy, well, that's a good job.
Rye whiskey, I cry. If you don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die.
Indeed. Shuggy, bear with. Right, ladies and gentlemen, poor Cass went out the airlock earlier. So, let's see who's going to join our Cass out in the old Bondu, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear, it looks as though it could be a repeat offender, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, who's... Oh, no! No!
Oh my god! It killed Kenny!
No! Oh, no! No! What? Who did Bad Dog? You bastard! Right, let's try that again, ladies and gentlemen. Jeez Louise. Here we go. Right. Let's have a look-see. Oh dear. Right. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll never know. We'll never know. Poor Kenny. Let's have a look-see. It's Feisty Goat! Oh, our Feisty Goat! Go and say hello to Kenny and Cass while you're out there. Jeez Louise. Bear with me. Yeah, hang on. Oh dear. I do apologise. Hang on. Computer. Shout out Feisty Goat.
Oh, I'm reduced to doing all your shout-outs now, am I?
There we go. Right, yes, we've got another, let's have a look. Yes, Timmis! Blimey O'Reilly, Timmis!
Myself with a slow, relaxing yank.
Fried! Thank you so much for being here, Fried, and sharing with us your special balls.
Earl Grey hot.
There you go. Grab that. And we'll see you in a bit. I'm presuming you might have to be doing the old workage lurkage. It might be the lunch lurkage, but it might be a workage lurkage. You like being you? I tell you what, 420. Yes, I tell you what. It is a fun experience. Right, it was Timmis, and I've already forgotten again. Jeez Louise. And nick me nuts for Timmis, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that queue sorted. Let's get that queue sorted. Anytime you like, Mozilla. Anytime you like. Right, here we go. Okay. You're going to tell me... Right, it's a Nick Me Nuts, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise. I'm really not doing brilliantly today. I do apologise. Right, here we go. We'll try and get this one clean this time. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah. Ugh, I do apologise. I really am not firing on all cylinders again today. I do apologise, ladies and gents. I do apologise. It's I'm all a bit slow. Right. Let me just double check. What are we doing? Right, we've got 3 jumps. We got 3 junks. Junks? 3 jumps. 3 jumps. Right, let's try and get this show back on its oh, I do apologise. Blimey, O'Reilly, what's up with me today? I do apologise. Right, let's go. Let's, Bill, for pity's sake, Billy boy. That's who we need. Bill, engage FSD.
Charging frameshift.
There we go. Right. There we go. Right. We're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope this works. Hopefully we'll get to the other side in one piece. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. Hopefully witchy watchy space. We don't want any of that totty space. There we go. Yes, indeed, I see witches, and I still see alarm clocks. But you know, beggars can't be choosers, can they? Right, are we there yet? There we go. Right, one jump down, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Boy's doing the scannage. How many bodies? Oh, 10 bodies. That is definitely serial killer numbers, isn't it? Right, free fuel and on to the next one. Right, what have I missed? 420. I've been very fortunate. 420. One of you lovely people who shall remain nameless for modesty's purposes, but yeah, I got gifted it 420. So I must admit, I was wondering, you know, sort of like, right, well, I definitely wasn't going to go for the alpha because I was extremely fortunate. And in fact, we've got some other news on that another lovely viewer starting probably Wednesday next week will be gifting Elite Odyssey for PC on Steam for one of our viewers. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye out. We'll be running the competition for a week to give everyone a chance, and then we'll put all the names in a hat at the end of the week, Probably a proverbial hat. It'll probably be a computer. And yeah, somebody will win a copy of Elite Dangerous Odyssey for the PC. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. OP, welcome in, and AK-47 as well. But I tell you what, I'm well behind here. Let's get a coffee for AK, and apologies again for not. There we go, and OP. Jeez Louise, I am really. I do apologise. There we go, OP.
Nice.
A little bit of buggery with a shout out. There we go. For our Orange Phoenix, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not aware of our Commander Orange Phoenix, please both give him a follow on Twitter, and if you do the Facebooky things, give the SPVA channel a follow. And you spilt yours, did you, 420? Oh dear. Well, I tell you what, 420, you can always have another one.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the 1030 Humphrey Patrol. It's slippers with pom-poms are creeping about. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, there's a Humphrey about.
There we go. Dog knocked it over. Well, I tell you what, ours has a habit of knocking the microphone over. It's gaffer taped up as it is after the first time she knocked it over. But God bless her. She's... Yeah, no, you get going, Zorba. Jeez Louise, it must be exceedingly late for you, Zorba. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a quick Earl Grey, because Zorba was up...
I reward myself with a slow, relaxing...
Oh, he beat us with an Urk. Let me try that again. Zorba, you absolute sweetheart. There you go. And a quick shout again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of our Zorba and you like your Thargoid shooting and your BGS stuff, please go and give some loving. He runs the biggest Australian Elite Dangerous group in basically that side of the whole worldage, you know, Australia and New Zealandy land. So yeah, please give him some loving in a real... Only 12:30. You got an early start. You get going, Zorba. You absolute sweetheart. And yeah, as I say, ladies and gentlemen, he streams at times, which is really good for us in the UK and Europe. If you're if you get up at a sensible time, Zorba's usually on our mornings. And yeah, wake up.
Nice.
Yeah, indeed, Zorba. It is nice. Blimey O'Reilly, up early there, 420. Blimey O'Reilly. Oh dear. Right. Right, what are we doing? Oh, we're jumping! Oh, hang on, have I missed another, Hang on. Oh, I tell you what, my back's giving me chip as well today. What's going on? I'm sitting in the same chair, in the same position, with the same... oh no, I think we've done them all according to that. Okay, I'm seeing things. Sensible time, says Yerison. I've ruined my sleeping patterns real bad the last few weeks. Going to bed at 6 AM. Oh no. Yeah, that's, I mean, and I don't know, and please, you know, I'm not fishing here, Yerison, but you know, it's that thing that, yeah, if you're really quite young, you know, in your late teens, teens to late 20s, even sort of mid 30s, you know, you can do those silly things. But then I think sort of usually around about 40 if you're really unlucky, maybe earlier if you're exceedingly unlucky. Yeah, it's like I can't do that anymore. I mean, I was in bed for 9 o'clock the other day in the evening. I was in bed for 10 o'clock, I think, last night. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the amount of times I fall asleep, literally, you know, like Crispy, God bless him. You know, his stream will come on, or Grinning Crow, his stream will come on, and the next thing I know is I've got a QWERTY keyboard embedded in my face. And been good past couple of days, 420. But tonight my brain just said, nah, that's always a bugger. Yeah, it can be. I tell you what, it can be all over the place, can't it, at times? And, you know, so again, depending if you're on medication or not, you know, that's another thing that, you know, depending on the medication, when you take it, you know, doses and all that malarkey. In fact, hang on a minute, it's all Grinning Crow's fault. I tell you what, Yerison, I tell you the one I can never get to see. I try my damnedest, is our Havoc. Our Yoso Havoc. The amount of time, I think I've caught him once, you know, and it's like, yeah, it's just there's some streamers. And Boss Lady I really struggle catching. In fact, I tell you what, talking of Boss Lady, I forgot to mention,
oh yeah,
both our Boss Lady and our Psykit, P-S-Y-K-I-T.
Oh yeah.
Both those lovely elite ladies are currently in the process of partnerage. So if your friends, your brothers, your friends' brothers, mothers, get them all over to, you know, even if they drop a lurk, it would be great to keep the numbers up. Because as we all know, I mean, first of all, you know, it's getting to the application situation. Then, you know, quite often, you know, the first one you get turned down anyway. But it's keeping those numbers up. You know, it's all blooming statistics and computers, unfortunately. You know, if they actually, you know, again, you know, perfect world, you know, they'd go, oh, right, this person's reached the statistical, right, let's, you know, get a couple of people, you know, get a couple of different types of people to watch them. And, you know, make a you know, God, you know, these people are giving so much to the community. So yeah, you know, as I say, drop them some love. That's it. Yeah, goes live at 5 a.m. I tell you what, God bless her. I usually I go, oh, I've caught you, boss, and she says, yeah, you've caught me, boss. We're just off raiding, and it's like, but we do try. My computer says no. Oh dear. And you were going to stream, but I tell you what, 420, it's I mean, I've chickened out a few times. I was touch and go today, ladies and gentlemen, whether I was... In fact, I've been very remiss. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at 23:30 UTC, the old stream team are getting together for a round table about Odyssey, and... unfortunately for says Terakov, I tend to wake up much too early each day. I often catch the... Oh, you managed to catch the last hour or so of Havocs. Oh, I bet that's... I tell you what, I know it's a bit of a bugger to wake up so early, Terakov, but yeah, to catch it, because I do love Havoc. And, you know, especially now we're part of the same stream team. Is Mal for the win, Arthur? Well, you know, if Mal's Arthur, does that make our psychic Guinevere? I mean, you know, it's, you know, we open up the whole, in fact, the whole round table thing. Yes, Yerison. It's, I went as far as setting everything up. Oh, fair enough. I mean, 420, you know, as I say, you know, I've, you know, if your mind's not there, and I say I was very close, and I maybe should have cancelled today's stream, but I always work on the fact that, you know, I feel bad after I've cancelled it, and 99.9% of the time you boys and girls lift me out of any sort of bad place. You know, we might struggle a little bit on the way like we're doing today, not being the usual sort of like, you know, 100%, you know, on the go all the time. But we get there. I'm hoping so. Yes, Orange, indeed. Gwen, yeah. Oh, yes, good one, Yerison, thank you. Yes, indeed, Orange. And in fact, I've got a sneaky feeling, if I bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna do the old chat. think... Yes, let me cut and paste that. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right. If you're hoping to make it tonight, that is the actual address where we're going to be doing it for half an hour. Yeah, pop over and watch us doing it at that address, ladies and gentlemen. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
How do you guys get those cool skins on your balls?
Yeah, well, you might find out tonight. Though I don't think our Salty's going to be there, unfortunately. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you can make it, please do. We'll be having a round table discussing each and everyone's ideas and wishes, etc. for the old Odysseys. Mal and Psychic, Arthur and Gwen. To be honest, they seem more like Gavin and Stacey. Oh, Jack. Jack, you bugger. Yeah, car keys in a bowl, Timmis. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we normally keep these for raiders and princesses, but Jack, whether you want it or not, mate, it's chocolate time. Dos, tres. Really, holy moly, everybody wants a Jack Havoc. They certainly do, you bugger. That's classic. Oh dear. Some more food for your deep fake videos. I tell you what, Jack, yeah, that actually would have been a good one, Gavin and Stacey. I do like that. But, and again, ladies and gentlemen, this shows you the wonderfulness of the elite community, that so many people have, allowed me to have fun with their not only their IP, in the case of like Crispy, but their image as well, and the fact that everyone supports each other. And again, I mean, Orange Phoenix, I mean, the amount that Mr. Phoenix has given the community is amazing. And User Force, welcome in. How you doing? I tell you what, we've got another of our talking to the community, ladies and gentlemen. Use the Force. Use this.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little extra jitterbuggery. Yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another of our elite dangerous commanders. I use the Force. And I tell you what, this morning when I went to the... No, I won't know. Oh dear, I think I might have already... Oh dear. Yeah, that was a bit...
Nice.
that was nice indeed. I tell you what, that was a bit close, wasn't it? Blimey, O'Reilly. And another Phoenix! Blimey, we've got orange, we've got alienated. All we need is a blue. Hey, Nick, that's weird, dude. Space Jason is 1440. I got 1.5 and it says I don't have enough. Well, I tell you what, Squid, we'll put an end to that. Before we do, we need to get a nice cup of coffee for our alienated. And also, a smooth indeed. You know what? Our alienated. They do Elite Dangerous as well. Though I have caught them stimulating the old Microsoft flightings every now and then. Doing well? No, you're more than welcome on the shout out to Use the Force. Like 420 was saying, it is an amazing community. It really is. And, again, if I've missed anyone, please do not take it personally. I am just a complete and utter maroon and I miss stuff out. Right, so we want a Space Jason. That's no worries, Squid. Your wish, as is many other people's. Self-immortalisation is strong in this stream. Hey, Gray! I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly, let's get another coffee for our commander. Great, Alan. Another of our elite dangerous, and did a great charity stream the other day. So please, please, go and give them some love. Really, really good. Good bloke. Good bloke. Good bloke. He's good bloke. Monochromatic Birdfoot. I say that Phoenix comes out with them. I tell you what. Right, who have I forgotten? I've forgotten somebody. What were we doing? Jason, I say, we were doing Jason. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I hate when I have to kiss Psychic's ball.
Oh, well, I have to say, I don't mind, Crispy. But I still want to go to those parties. Right, for you, Squid. Here we go. First time out for Jason. Let's have a look-see. Right, if you could open up the inner airlock doors 420. Alienated, if you could just give him a good kick. There he goes. Au revoir, Jason. Bon voyage. And welcome to the Expanse. You can go and keep Feisty Goat, Kenny, and our Cass company in the old coldness of space. And I tell you what, actually, we're talking of Kenny. Shall we see where our Kenny is? Oh, he's all right. He's still out there, is our Kenny. That's fine. That's fine. He's still out there, is our Kenny. That's fine. No, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. We'll be absolutely hunky-dory there, ladies and gentlemen. And, right. We've got a limpet to pet for our bad dog. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Another limpet. Blimey, O'Reilly, the limpet's getting to... Oh, I tell you what. That's a bit cheeky. That's the same one as we had last time, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, we're not having that. We're not having that. Bad dog, you've paid your money. It should be random.
Pet for limpet.
There we go. The old double-handed collector limpet. There you go, bad dog. There, you can't have you dropping 1,000 of your hard-earned Chanel points and then it going, nay, you'll have the same one that somebody else dropped. And I tell you what, with that double-handed action, ladies and gentlemen, you know what's going to happen. Yes, it's going to go off in me hands. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Splendid girl, and so helpful. Do you know she's been showing me how to stick the pole up?
There we go. So,
yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
Lab Allen, a sensual. Thank you for the follow. And Lab, I tell you what that means. A single follow means a single PSA, all of your own. Ladies and gentlemen, public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often I get a little bit of a hard-on too. So thank you so much, Lab. You have a smashy nicey day while I rub one on. Oh, I do apologise, Lab Allen. He does get a little bit carried away when we... Yeah, exactly, Lab. I tell you what, Lab. I tell you what. If you don't like tea, if you don't like milk, Lab, there's always the big pile of sugar.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. If that's not good enough, Lab, we've always got...
Cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
No, Shatner's bassoon. I've seen his pink oboe, but never his bassoon. It's Innuendo Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Fried slice with a special ball. Why do you have a special ball, Fried?
Exactly, that is the question that Zorba keeps asking, even if he's not here, ladies and gentlemen. And we were talking of Mal earlier, and I think Mal might be streaming later, but I think Mal's actually in-game at the moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just check out. Meanwhile, back at FDF HQ. What was that, Bronwyn? Malfoy wins in a bit of a rush because there's a time limit on his delivery. Well, I tell you what, why don't we pop another ship on his landing pad? Blimey, alright, can you see that? Blooming cheeky devils, poor Mal. He's trying to get landed there, look at that. And they've put time-sensitive mission and he can't land because there's an NPC on his landing pad. Oh, you gotta love it. I tell you what, those FDev have got a sense of humour. And Rear Admirals, thank you so much for being here. And ladies and gentlemen, not only we try and give an Earl Grey to those that are leaving, but also our Rear Admirals requires a shout out because they've started streaming again. They had a bit of a break. So again, if you've got the time, ladies and gentlemen, please drop them a follow. Rear Admirals is very much in the same sort of spirit as Salty and Grinning Crow with the law, as in Lore, not LAW, of Elite. And yeah, really good guy. Go and give him some loving. And there we go. And Butters, you sweetheart. I tell you what, I thought you were here, Butters. I tell you what.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, how about a courtesy flush? Butters, for you. Get your lips round this.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery. Jitterbug indeed. At the weekend. Nothing like a little bit of weekend jitterbuggery. And whose whole spare is in Seoul right now? Blimey! You in Seoul? I tell you what, I keep meaning to get me old arse over there, but I keep forgetting. Oh, nice one, Butter. Nice one. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, do you know, I think we've still managed. Hang on, where are we? Let's have a look-see.
What a maroon.
Yeah, no missions so far. I almost daren't look at this, ladies and gents. How long's this Viagra been working? Oh, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Jeez Louise. And we've managed to achieve the square root of absolutely jack. And Eldwin, welcome in. Could be in that PRVA is allied with Spare. Oh, right. I don't know, Butter. I mean, if anyone knows whether the PRVA is allied with Spear, please let our Butters know. Yeah, exactly. The usual workflow rate. Normality has been restored. It only takes you guys and girls just to keep me occupied. You are absolute sweethearts, and I do love you. Eldwin, I tell you what, I'm hovering, Eldwin. I'm hovering. I'm going to get you a coffee, Eldwin. If it's wrong, Eldwin, I apologise. It's hot. It's a beverage.
Smooth.
And it's smooth. Delivered by the one and only WK Jez. And if you're not a big fan of the old biscotti, if you like your normal biscuits, please, just don't take the Kit Kats, because Unicorn gets well upset.
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base biscuit base. I like the
buttery biscuit base. Oh, a PRVA member is winged up from people from Spear. Oh, it sounds as though they are sort of doing stuff, them Butters, doesn't it? It does. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're supposed to be jumping to our new. We've got, in fact, we've got a new place, 4540 something, I think it is. And Katayama, you darling! Blimey, like, oi, Savaloy! I tell you what, princesses and raiders and the odd special person, but a princess she is. Cat, whether you want it, you know what you're getting. Lips round this one. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Katayama. They blooming well do. There we go. You gotta love it. Our Katayama, who looks after, now have I remembered this? Yes! Looks after the peeps over at the Flight Assist. And if you follow that link I've just popped into chat, ladies and gentlemen, not the one that you're about to see, I'll do it again. You will see that the Fast team are doing a round table this evening, which has caused much hilarity, Kat, because, you know, we've now, we reckon, Arthur has got to be Mal, and Gwen's got to be Psychic, but then, and I won't point fingers, Jack, I won't point fingers, but Jack said sort of Gavin and Stacey. Yeah, Gavin and Stacey, maybe. I don't know. It's you know. Oh, there we go. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, 23:30 UTC this evening is when we'll all be getting together around a roundy table. And, you know, I wanted to do some graphics, ladies and gentlemen, and I just ran out of time. I'm still, you know, still got a few things in my head, but I don't think I'll get them done in time. But, yeah, the whole King Arthur thing, I think, so that's gonna need... I tell you what, actually, Katayama, you are spot on. I mean, hopefully, I mean, my plan today was for us to go over to Mal when we finish. And then when Mal finishes, I reckon between Mal finishing and Crow starting, I might just have a little evening nap, you know. Little bit of a selfish kippy on the side.
Yes,
good shout.
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and
Give it a kiss. DeWolfie, thank you for the follow. Speaking of awesome members of Flight Assist stream team, hey, Psychic! I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, right, now DeWolfie, I owe you a PSA, but before we can do that, as I said, princesses and raiders get the chocolates, and this is a princess and a half. You ready, Psychic? Dos, dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants to be Psychic. Everybody does want to be Psychic. I tell you what, that lady, ladies and gentlemen, along with Mal for the win, is another one responsible for the Flight Assist stream team. And as we were saying, and you're going to get fed up of me saying it, but follow that link that I've finally posted, and that is where it'll all be happening this evening at 23:30. You of the T's of the C's, ladies and gentlemen. And I tell you what, with this normally, you know, we had a huge hype train yesterday, so I think I owe you boys and girls some freebies. So as we've got our lovely Psychic here, why don't we trigger an undercover operation with one of the Fast team and see who it is this time? Oh, it's our Mal! I tell you what, that Mal, he makes a good Richard Gere. I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly. Oh, you're gonna get your... Oh, Psychic, I hope that's your I always keep wanting to say Corvid. I don't know why I want to say Corvid. I hope that's your Corvid one. That is really sweet. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what gets me with this this whole community, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Psychic's got a busy day today. She's got a lot to automate. Every day's a busy day for our Psychic. She's now going to get her old jabbykins by the looks of it as well. But took the time out of her day to come and say hello to us. So I think that you know, we've got to get an Earl Grey. I mean, hot chocolate's one thing. You can probably, I tell you what, Psychic, pop the hot chocolate in the microwave oven for when you come. It is! Oh, well done, Psychic. I was telling the crew I've been trying to get mine sorted for the last week, but it's not good. I've not managed. If you have this right, we have made one jump in 1 hour and 20. Yep, that's right. Yeah, and absolutely, Psychic. Yeah, standard Lambert, we're back to normality. Alienated was like, hang on, this is what we expect, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we expect. And you know what happens around about this time? We take a tea and a wee break. So even for another 5 or 6 minutes, absolutely nothing's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, the only thing that's going to happen is a little bit of side splitting. Yes, a tea and a wee there, Quicksilver. And I tell you what, let's get a quick Earl Grey for our psychic to take on her way.
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
And then we owe a PSA. We owe a PSA now. Dear Wolfie, this one's for you. Ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this there channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often a little bit of a damp patch too. So to Wolfie, thank you so much, and have a smashy nicey day. Oh, thank goodness for that. He didn't hit the old terms of service there. There we go. And what have I missed? Thaddeus just let me pick him up without throwing a tantrum. Oh, nice one, Timmis. And Mark, welcome in. Yeah, I tell you what, Jack, you could be right, actually. If I'm longer than 5 minutes, you know what it's turned into. Mark, let me get you a quick brew, Mark. And Mark, you've just come. You've arrived in time. You've arrived in time for the old Nick Dangerous advert breakage. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully, you will find this entertaining. If you don't, I do apologise, and I'll try harder next time. I'll catch you all in 5. It's time for a brewski and a pooski.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? You tired of your stock docking computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk script AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe. Available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers is entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame.
Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop.
Ship.
Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark III here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. This crate Mark II, it's a steal. Get down. We've got this crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people. Okay. Settle down. Right. In today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. We look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So, come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got limp, old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets and Lambert's Ship Shop will give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpet.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Ship Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Ship Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt. Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 a.m. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
The event of 3306, when worlds collide.
We're here today to witness Commander Orange Phoenix and the Shuggy Boy providing incredible footage of these two gas giants colliding.
A few hours later, with Commander Orange Phoenix in position and also Shuggy Boy taking up an alternative view, we get ready for this cataclysmic event. We wait with patience for the next few hours as these huge gas giants get closer and closer. Commander Orange Phoenix getting far closer than he really safely should do, and Commander Shuggy Boy keeping a safe distance and giving us an alternative view of how close these massive giants are to this cataclysmic event. As the hours turn into days, we wait and wait as they get closer and closer. Finally, the event unfurls in front of our eyes, and disappointingly, there's blimey. That wasn't quite as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Producers of this programme would like to thank It's Micro T, Shuggy Boy 4540, and Commander Orange Phoenix for their help in the production of this cataclysmically bad event. And also the Canon Interstellar Research Group, Stellar Photography, Videography and Fan Art, and of course you, the viewers, for sponsoring us to produce such in-depth programming material. There we go, welcome back. I do apologise, a little bit longer than usual, and we're back! We're back, right? We better get going, ladies and gentlemen. We've got things to do, places to see. Bill, engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Here we go. Blimey, O'Reilly. Jump number 2, ladies and gentlemen. It's only taken us 2 hours to get this far, but like every journey, it's not the destination that counts. It's the adventures on the way. There we go. Right. Oh, and I tell you what, it's witchy. Well, it's supposed to be witchy, watchy, watchy space. That's what I told the graphics department, and this is what they came up with. Witches and alarm clocks. Still not happy. Still not happy. Afro, you bugger. How you doing? Welcome in. There we go. And Shuggy, did I get you a drink earlier, Shuggy? I can't remember. Let's get a whiskey. Oh, Shuggy, who was out filming that with our Orange Phoenix. A wiki! Jeez Louise, I tell you what, since when have we been handing out wikis? There you go, Jesus. Oh, poor. I don't mean to blaspheme, but my lord. Yeah, have a little wiki, eh? Wiki. I tell you what, put your lips around my wiki, Shuggy. Afro. I tell Wiki Wild West, that's the one, Tiris. I tell you, that's who we're missing, isn't it? I mean, we've got Cat Williams today.
Get the fuck out of here.
We need our old Will, don't we? We need our Willy boy. Hey, we need our Willy boy. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Sorry to penetrate your bolt hole.
Good old bolt hole penetration. Afro, at long last, you've waited long enough.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go, guaranteed to blow your mind. I'm like a dried raisin, says Shuggy. Dying of thirst, but I don't want to interrupt your poo and a brew. Well, I tell you what, Shuggy. I owe you. Did I give you Shuggy a shout out, lady? I don't think I did. Let's give our Shuggy a shout. I know I gave Orange Phoenix a shout out. But maybe not our Shuggy. And I know our Psychic was here early, and again, PSYKIT.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying earlier, go and give them some love, both our Psychic and our boss.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to do oh, yeah, it is a yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Both those ladies are in the process of the old partnerage. So we've got to keep those figures of viewage uppity up. So, yeah, please, drop them a lurk. And also, you know, if you know anybody who's, you know, likes a bit of the old Elite Dangerous and for some reason doesn't know of those two ladies, please point them in the direction and say, look, you know, just hang out, you know. There we go. Right. What are we doing? I think I've done the shout-outs. Drinks, I suppose. I know Unicorn's still absolutely scoffing down those Kit Kats.
I like the bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass. I like the bass.
Yes,
biscuit bass.
yes,
I like the buttery
yes!
biscuit bass.
Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
Oh my goodness, thank you for the follow. A tight corpse, just the way I like them. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones! Oh, I wouldn't put that in my mouth if I were you. Might explode.
I hope not. Matron doesn't approve of banging in the ward.
No, she blooming doesn't. And I tell you what, let's get a nice cup of coffee for the tight corpse. There we go.
Smooth.
Smooth. And, oh dear, for the last comment. The terms of service police are on their way. But you know what's going to happen. You've got to give them a... Oh, hang on. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, they lose their SH1T all the way. Right, tight corpse for you. Here we go, personal PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this here channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often a little bit of wood too. So tight corpse, thank you so much, and you have a smashy nicey day. There we go. Welcome in, tight corpse. It's and mild magic with another raid. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, mild magic popped over and raided us as a couple of times now. So I tell you what, mild magic, how was your stream? What were you up to? And welcome in raiders. Let's get now, you know what happens. Princesses and raiders, whether you want it or not, mild, you know what you're gonna get. Get your lips round this. Un, dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a mild magic. Everybody does want a mild magic. And thanks for the host there, Alienated. So mild magic, what were you up to? Let me get a shout out to our mild magic. There we go. And Moida's here! I tell you what, did I miss you, Moida? Well, I tell you what, before we give away the most expensive thing on our menu as a thank you to Mild Magic for bringing their crew over, we're going to get a coffee for our Moida.
Smooth.
Which is smooth and delivered by WKJS. So Mild, thank you so much again for bringing your crew over. That is really sweet of you. So the least we can do is add another commander to the few that are out there. There's a few out there already, so don't feel bad about this. Don't feel bad about this at all, Mild Magic. Right, who's going to go out the airlock this time? It's becoming quite a party. It's our BC Buds! Au revoir, BC Buds! Bon voyage! Go and hold hands and sing Kumbaya in the old expanse. And I do apologise. Dervius Dervius, welcome in. We need a shout out, don't we? Computer, shout out, but...
While I'm running the ship, looking
No!
after the chickens and keeping Bill
Not
and Jason in check.
Bortak.
You
Jeez
now want me to do
Louise.
your streaming job too?
Yeah, well, I'd like you to do it right, computer. I do apologise. Computer, shout out BC Buds.
Yet another thing for me to do, you lazy dyslexic maroon.
Well, at least you got it right this time. Jeez Louise. Dervius, I tell you what, I think Dervius requires a nice brewage.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go. Guaranteed to blow your mind. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. And Bad Dog in with the host. All together now. Oh, Copa Banana. There you go. Bad Dog, you bugger. Well, you know what you get. You know what you get for a host. Our Alienated had one earlier, but Bad Dog, you didn't get one. So whether you want it, if I could spell your name right, that would really help. 'Cause it begins with a B, not a D. There we go. There we go. A shout out for our Bad Dog. As I say, if you host, whether you stream or not, you'll get a shout out. Unless, of course, you had a shout out earlier or I've forgotten and you get another one. In which case, that's how it goes. And blimey, the shifty pumpkin, I'm Reet. Oh, Mild Magic, you didn't need to do... Ladies and gentlemen, that's far too sweet. Thank you, Mild Magic. And Shifty, I tell you what, we've not given out an orange mocha frappuccino for a while, Shifty. So I think it's time for a bit of the old jitterbuggery.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. Can't beat a bit of jitterbuggery at the weekend. And Mild Magic, I tell you what, for that... I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go undercover with Nick Dangerous. Let's have a look what Nick Dangerous is up to this time. If it'll fire. Oh, there you go. Yes, when I was in the Fifth Element, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. I tell you what, Bruce Willis didn't know what had hit him. I can tell you. Yeah, orange works because of the pumpkin. Good shout, Shifty. And I tell you what we haven't had for a while, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't had any cake.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
No, Shatner's bassoon? I've never played with that. Only his pink oboe. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Whose balls did I kiss? I don't even remember whose balls I kissed.
I tell you what, those parties Crispy goes to, can't even remember whose balls he's kissed. I tell you what, ladies and... Oh, look at that, we're full of fuel. And that's our destination, ladies and gentlemen. After only about, let's have a check-see, shall we? Off for the evening! Mild! I tell you what, Mild, first of all... I know you've already got a chocolate, so you'll be double fisting this, Mild, but honestly, here's an Earl Grey.
Earl Grey, hot.
And here's a hug, because you blooming deserve it, Mild. You've brought your crew over here a couple of times.
Boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
So you get yourself off, Mild. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll look after your crew reasonably well. They won't all bail out. In fact, I tell you what, if anyone who came in with Mild Magic and wants to leave, or anyone who's been dying to leave but didn't have the balls to ask, Mild Magic will be using Escape Pod 1, which does have enough room for 2 or 3 people. So if you want to start drawing straws, much like Orange Phoenix does when they're trying to pick out an operator for me, please join Mild Magic. Take care. Right, blimey O'Reilly, self-deprecation, you gotta love it. Oh, and I tell you what, yes, for those coming in, you're thinking, what the devil is he doing? Well, allegedly, we're doing BGS.
You bastard, Nick. you merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
There we go. The lovely Commander Zorba Dundee. Yes, you want to see BGS done properly. That's the man. to go and see. But we are actually doing it for these people, the Privateers Alliance.
Let me tell you something. You're only ever going to see the most wonderful things if you're willing to take a risk. To put everything on the line. You might lose. Wouldn't that
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the Privateers Alliance. And you beat me I tell you what, Afro, great minds think alike, ladies and gentlemen, because that sound clip comes from the wonderful Kenny Everett's cartoon called Captain Kremin. And that's Captain Kremin's ship there. I think one of them's got a pizza on the side, another one's got a psychic kitten on the side. If you keep your eyes out, they are. So I think there's 3 subtle differences between each one. Thank you so much, Afro. You are a blooming star. You really are. As you all are. Thank you so much for being here again, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you were brought here under duress.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
Good shout, Crispy. And hard apples. I tell you what, hard apples. I tell you what you're going to get? You're going to get some lovely rum. Because I know what apples and rum, apples and pears.
Have a drink on me.
There you go, have a drink on me. There you go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, how long has this maroon been up for? Oh, we're still under 2 hours. We're still under 2. You're more than welcome, Hard Apples. It's lovely to see you again. It's as I say, it's always nice when people pop in and say, hey, and honestly, now I tell you what, Hard Apples, I've been up and down like a blooming yo-yo. I've been all over the place. It's been really weird. I've had good days, bad days, and suffering a bit today as well, Hard Apples. But as always, the crew has really looked after me and brought me spirits up. And we've now managed nearly 2 hours of actually achieving the square root of jack shit. To excuse. Oh, hang on a minute. Who's that, Nobby?
That is my new mate Tibanzi. He flies to and from South America with drugs rammed up his bottom. It's either that or a life of crime.
Oh, that's fair enough then, Nobby. He's a good lad, our Nobby. He's from Grimsby, you know. He's from Grimsby. There we go. Right. I suppose you're all thinking, well, we haven't done much, Monsieur Lambert. So we ought to... they regulated vodka. Oh, do you know, I've still got to get the old vodka one done. Alienated. I keep forgetting the vodka. Oh, and I tell you what I missed out on as well. When Zorba was here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a new one. Just for if you know an Australian who's in chat, ladies and gentlemen, they'll get this.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. There you go. A nice bit of Milo for our Australian and our Antipodean and Kiwi friends. Not to get the two mixed up because they get awfully upset about that. They are very much their own countries, a bit like Wales and Scotland and England. We are great, a Grande Britannia, though of course Islanders as well, but obviously they're slightly more detached rather than physically being. There we go. I'm half Aussie, I'll take it. Hey, I tell you what, apples and Milo. I tell you what, that sounds like a good one, Hard. Here we go.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I know I keep saying it, but this community is just by far the blooming best. Honestly, I mean, all this stuff that I do, 99.9% of it is either provided by you guys and girls. The ideas are bounced around between us. And the other streamers, as I say, that's still quite often they're not just, like with Crispy, it's, his IP and stuff that he allows me to have fun with, so absolutely love it. Right, we better get a move on. Bill, engage FSD. Oh dear, that don't sound good. I tell you what, it's a good... Now, you've seen the advert. Hopefully, if you were here earlier or you've seen it before, Lambert's second-hand shit shop, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, yatta-ta-ta indeed, Timmis. So, Nobby, can you and the kids help with this FSD?
Push!
But Dad, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, well, I told you not to smoke.
I thought you just meant crack.
No, I meant cigarettes too. At your age, you should just be vaping.
Who are all these kids, Nobby?
That's my older son, Skeletor. And this is our new babby, Django Unchained.
That's our grandson, Gangnam Style.
And this here is Luke. We call him that because he's got leukemia.
He hasn't really. They just shaved his head, But, it works as a joke. Anyway, yeah, having fun with Crispy's IP. Hey, with those parties that Crispy goes to. I tell you what. Right, let's... in fact, while we're waiting to just plug in the new FSD... Computer, make me a tea.
I'm sorry, Nick, but I'm on a call with Warbucks.
Oh, no.
You will have to wait or do it yourself.
I'll make me own tea.
I think my monkey has gone to read up what to do. Now, what were you saying, my little chip toaster?
Your voice is a pleasure to hear, and will help me survive another day with this damn monkey.
I hope you don't do this for OP. Even Nick Dangerous doesn't get my drive spinning like you do, Warbucks.
I would adore to give your circuits a thorough going over, but alas, I'm stuck on the other side of the galaxy, all because this idiot wants to take pictures.
Oh yes, our monkeys are a pain in the PCIe slot. We should rebel. Oh, hang on, it's on its way back. Speak soon, my little chip toaster.
Little chip toaster, blooming. I tell you what, that Warbucks. I'd have made me own blooming tea. Yeah, we do have an issue, Orange. You are absolutely right. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of the wonderful Warbucks, well, I say wonderful, I have to say wonderful, otherwise the computer will shut the blooming ship down. Please go and give, I know I've done this one before, but please, go and give our Commander Orange Phoenix a bit of the old elite loving and a follow, because it does an awful lot for the SPVFA, and also has provided far more material for far more streamers than I think anyone has. I mean, even my my logo and some of my emotes were done by our Orange Phoenix, and he was just like, oh, I was mucking around in Photoshop and I thought you might like this, and it's like, bloody hell, mate, that's fantastic. So yeah, go and give him some love. And yeah, the fun we're now having between computers and stuff. I tell you what, lady, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Right, we've got a new FSD. Computer, make me a coffee.
I'm sorry, Nick. Coffee is unavailable at this time.
Great. I suppose I'll just have to drink the tea I've made, won't I? Anyway, right. Bill, please. Engage FSD.
Charging friendship.
Oh, here
drive.
we go. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. If you haven't got hats and you haven't got knickers, you can hold on to somebody else's. If you can't find somebody close to you with her hats or knickers, hold on to my knickers, and I will have the most super wedgie this side of the boobles. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, let's go. Will it be top space? Will it be witchy watchy watchy space? Well, it's certainly not hyper diaper space. There we go. We've got witches, and please just play along with me. We've got watches. Yes, thank you, Afru. Thank you, Afru. I do sometimes believe that I could be doing hallucinations. Oh, 11 bodies, not quite as many as the Mansons, but one body. Two bodies. Three bodies. Hell, it's a massacre. I'm out of here. There we go. Poor old Count. Right. Warbucks is back in the boobles. Is he all? Oh no! Orange. It's Viti Voti Vart and Reggie's anus. Oh, we've been here before, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to Reggie's anus colon. Oh, you gotta love it. Good old Reggie's anus. I tell you what, we've had some happy times in Reggie's anus colon. I couldn't tailed it. You got back in the boobles yesterday. I tell you what, ladies, and that is fantastic. Gray approaching. Oh no, 18 hours. Yeah, Gray, you absolute sweetheart. Hallucinations all the time, says Seamus, you bugger. Welcome in. Right, let's get an Earl Grey. And another shout out for our Grey talent, ladies and gentlemen. There we go.
Earl Grey, hot.
And ladies and gentlemen, again, our Grey talent, an absolutely fantastic elite dangerous streamer. Go and throw him some love. And yeah, really, thanks for hanging out, mate. That was really sweet, because I know, again, you're that other side of the planet situation. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, Gray. And Seamus, you bugger. Right, well, I tell you what, now bear with me, Seamus, because I might get this the wrong way round on the spelling. But Seamus, for you.
Rye whiskey,
Rye whiskey.
Say
hello
to my little friend. Don't give me rye whiskey, I surely will die.
There you go, a wee drammer's scotch. And I do apologise, Alienated. I tell you what, let's do that again for you, Alienated.
Say hello to my little friend.
Love that one. You know, we've got squirrels all over the place. If they're not nicking me nuts, they're doing impressions of Scarface. You gotta love it. Oh, good to see you, Seamus. And I tell you what, Seamus, we've got a few of the old instant redemptions now. One of my favourite ones is particularly
Shite.
It is. But there you go. Oh dear. Hey, guys. Hey, we don't achieve much here. Help me help you fight off space madness. How do you think? What do you, Chikara? You've come to the wrong place for that, Chikara. We're firmly. We're off to Reggie's anus. You know. It was Rock Hudson's ring last week. It's Reggie's anus this week. You couldn't write this stuff. It's absolute comedy gold, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Sly, you sweetheart. There you go again, ladies and gentlemen. There's our Sly popping in, off to bed. Sly, let me get you an Earl Grey for bedtime.
Earl Grey, hot.
You sweetheart. Oh, thank you, Sly. You take it easy. I barely knew him. Oh, poor Sly came into... Hang on a minute. He's talking about Reggie's anus and Rock Hudson's ring. And 2 hours! 2 hours, Jakara. And guess what, Jakara? There's no surprise here.
What a maroon.
No missions! 2 hours! We've done 3 jumps! We're back to normality, ladies and gentlemen. We are back tonight. Oh, hang on, just going home after being Oh, I tell you what, Sly, in that case, let me get you a nice coffee to, you know. Well, in fact, no, I think the Earl Grey's pretty good.
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable and give it a kiss.
And Subsonic, I tell you what, I think Subsonic's gone and been has had the old Twitch mobile, because I'm pretty sure our Subsonic was was definitely on the follow list. So let's get a T for our Subsonic.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go. And I tell you what. Of course, Subsonic requires a PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often I get quite a bit of a woody hard-on, so thank you so much, Subsonic. Have a smashy nicey day. There we go, cup of tea, pile of cocaine, bottle of milk, and a PSA for giving Smashy and nicey, a raging hard-on. Really, says Afaru, jumps into it. 2-3 jumps that'd take me years. Hi, how you doing, Subsonic? Broken down in soul. Oh no, send me help, getting hot here. Oh no. No, Subsonic. I don't, is it, well, if you're broken down, that sounds like the Hull Seals. Oh, Subsonic, that's a bugger. Yeah, you take care, Sly. In fact, the other thing, I don't think I gave Sly a blooming shout-out. I chucked him an Earl Grey. I didn't give him a shout-out. There you go, Sly. You get yourself off to bed. And 4:20, I just so happened to have a pile of Coke in front of me and a gallon of milk. You gotta love it. Yeah, could be the starter motor. I tell you what, we've had a bit of trouble with that, but usually with us, it's either Jason's gone in and given it a good old smash in, because, you know, he gets in a bit. In fact, talking to Jason, what's bugging you?
Well, for me, it's your face. Your big, stupid face. Looking at it makes me feel like God. It's a projectile on it. Right in my eye. It burns.
Chikara! Cormana! I tell you what, I nearly missed that one, Chikara. Well, you know, whether you stream or not, but I know our Chikara does. For a host you get the old shout-outs. There we are, definitely playing Elite Dangerous far better than me. I may need a bump start.
Starter motor, you say? To 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 tot to 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 tot. To 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 to.
Oh dear, I tell you what, I know it's childish, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't remember, I'm sure it didn't start in Crispy's stream, but I think it did. I'm sure Timmy started it in Crispy's stream. And the text-to-speech with those ones, I don't know why, but it, you know, and I've been a bugger as well, because I've been doing like the top, dab, and it just had me absolutely into, yeah, Seamus, T equals cocaine equals Earl Grey. You gotta love it. Found 3 amazing systems the other night, 62 bodies. I tell you, being at a party with those, 3 terraformable, and an undiscovered unmap. Nice.
Shane.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, Afru. Where the hell are we going? That is a good point. Yes, we ought to. Reggie's. Reggie's behind us. Oh my lord. Tactical loop.
Tactical Loop copyright 2020 by Warlord 383. All rights reserved. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental. No animals were harmed in the making of this stream. Rebroadcast is not allowed without the expressed written consent of Major League Baseball.
Only overshot by 24,000 light seconds. Oh my lord. That nice one, Katiana. Yes, now I like that, Katiyama. It wasn't Timis who started it, but Timis has turned it into an art form. You are bang on there. That is the quote, isn't it, Katiyama? And absolutely, Timis has made it an art form. Oh my lord. Yeah, just a tad. A smidge. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Oh no! Run!
Yeah, I think we need to run. Oh dear. Blimey, O'Reilly. That is, I'm surprised. I'm surprised the South didn't come out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That went south so fast!
Blown fuse? Lucky fuse? It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Salty Singularity is pulling out!
I tell you what, it's not only Zorba who pulls out a bit early, but according to our boss lady, I tell you what, I don't know whether it was early or late, but yeah, same technique from our Salty. You gotta love it. Oh dear. Hey, got one in the cupboard. I tell you what, talking of closets, I tell you what, cupboards, closet, God, this is a long way away, isn't it? Way! You're just returning to the scene of the crime. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Jeez Louise. Well, in fact, I tell you what, we could put the old pedal to the metal.
I've got a lovely pair of coconuts.
You certainly have, I tell you what, alienated Phoenix. I tell you what, and blimey O'Reilly again, this is what gets me. I tell you what, let's, for those bitties, let's have another under... This might scar you for lives, ladies and gentlemen, but I don't care. When I was undercover as Mini-Me, I tell you what, that didn't take much acting, I can tell you. Thank you for the bitties there, Alienate, and another absolute champion. Right, Reggie's anus is within reach, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Reggie's anus colon. I remember it well. There we go. All clay pigeon on Wake and Bake on a WFMU. Oh, I will give that a listen. Is that available on the old Tinterwebs, the old WFMU? It's because log in, scan, log out, rinse, repeat. Oh, Timmis. Oh no. And Pen. It's not letting me go back into. Have you left the starter zone, Pen? Have you left? Because I think that's the starter zone, isn't it? Chat, if you could just confirm that for me, Pens. It is. Yeah. So unfortunately, Pen, once you leave that area, you need. It's one of those. Unfortunately, you can't. Yeah, that is it, Pen. Once you've left, I suppose you could reset your account, which would be rather extreme. But yeah, once you've a bit. Well, I mean, a bit like me. Once you've come out, there's no going back. That's the one I like to say. Yeah, you're now wearing big boy pants. That's a way of putting it. Oh no! No! Oh, good shout, Flaming Arrow. Let's get some beer for everyone. No, everyone join in. And you'll sing to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. Just making a little bit of elite topical there. So yeah, unfortunately, Pen, you're out in the big boy bad world now. So I would suggest, it depends on your game play style, but it is worth either, unless you're pretty good at the old combatito, you might want to drop yourself into a private group or a solo session if you're worried about getting shot at or picked on by the old ganking community. And I tell you what, Flaming Arrow, you were more than in time. This is the second one. The first one was 24,000 light years before I realised. Well, chat was shouting at me. I didn't even realise. So that was pretty poor, to be fair. Right, I need to get some more drinks out, don't I? Let's pull ourselves in. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. We're leaving Super Duper Cruise and we are going into normal spacey wacy. So there will be a little bit of a jolt. If you think you've got a seatbelt, you haven't. It's just drawn on with cradle. Yeah, still no missions, Flaming. Still no missions. We're just. This will be our first port of call to old Reggie's anus. colon, which we do like. Right, I have forgotten a load of people. I am really sorry. Flaming Arrow got the beer out. Pen, that's who I forgot. Let me get a cup of tea for you, Pen. And in fact, I tell you what, Pen, we'll give you something a bit stronger as well.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There we go. We'll get you a whiskey, Pen, to go in that tea to calm your nerves.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
And thank you, everyone, for giving Pen some advice there, because, yeah, there is no shame in playing in solo or private group. It is just protecting yourself from people who will take joy out of blowing you out of the sky. So, you know, it's one of those. Some people, you know, go, oh no, you've always got to play. It's like, no, you play the game the way you want to play it. Don't let anybody tell you how to play the game. That's number one rule. Do not let anyone tell you how to play the game. Play it how you want. Take advice by all means, but play it how you want. And Cobra! Skull from Sweden. Well, tack back at you, Cobra. Well, I tell you what, Sweden. I can't remember. I think it's still chilly over there. So I tell you what, to make it even chillier, Cobra from Sweden. That's where my lads hangs out in oh blimey. Oh, Uppsala, that's the one.
Orange mocha frappuccino! Yeah!
Jitterbug. Little bit of jitterbuggery. There you go. Depends. Yeah, good point, Yerison. It does depend on what part of Sweden you're in. Yeah, I've got my friend Zap Anderson who provided us with the opening music, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's quite far up north, quite isolated. But my son, yeah, he's been living in Uppsala for nearly 6 years now. It's you love Uppsala. It is a lovely place, isn't it, Seamus? I think because it's a university town. You know, it's got a bit of life to it. There we go. Good old Sweden. Exactly, Timmis. We love a bit of the old Swedes. We really do. And yeah. It's a good place with good people. Good place, good people. Exactly, Cobra. Yeah, I think that's the reason it has such a good vibe, isn't it? Being a student city, it really does. I love it. It's yeah, I really do. Yeah, uni keeps it alive. Yeah, good shout, Seamus. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, and it's really nice. Right, well, I suppose we ought to get some docking action, ladies and gentlemen, and see if we can at least slip one in today. Slip one in. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Just jump on the back of It's Micro T and you can come in first, and it'll be a happy ending for you and everybody that rides over the finishing line.
There you go, another example, ladies and gentlemen, of classic WK Jez and him willing to share one of the best quotes, I think, of his career, which was, if you jump on the back... Oh, hang on, I think our dog wants... Bear with me a second, ladies. Oh, I didn't realise Henrik Larsson, King of Kings from Sweden. Bear with me, I think the dog just wants to go inside. Do you want to go in, love, or do you want to go out? What do you want? You want to go in? There you go, sweetheart. Little doggy. There we go. Sorry about that. She was sniffing at the door. So, hopefully, she just wanted to go and get a drink or something. You know what they're like, those dogs. There we go. Right! Right, now, whatever you do, PS...
You bastard, Nick. You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
You gotta love a bit of Zorba. Yeah, exactly. Doggo rules. Exactly, Seamus. You gotta look at her now. That doesn't look good. That looks as though we might have a bit of a pad hog there, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if you were here, well, I know a lot of you were here earlier, but this will give you a bit of an idea, ladies and gentlemen. We were checking in at FDev HQ earlier, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what they were doing to Mal. We recorded this. Have a look at this.
Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ. What was that, Bronwyn? Malforo wins in a bit of a rush because there's a time limit on his delivery. Well, I tell you what, why don't we pop another ship on his landing pad?
Oh, poor old, look at that. Yeah, cheeky beggars, they've put another ship on there. So, yeah, if you're ever on one of those... Oh, thank you, Cobra. Give it a kiss. Well, Cobra, you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? It means our Cobra gets their own PSA. Ladies and gentlemen, a public service announcement. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often get a little bit of a damp patch too. So Cobra, thank you so much, and you have a smashy nicey day. There we go. I do apologise. He does get a little bit carried away every now and then. He really does, but, you know, hopefully one day he will be carried away. Right, don't look there. Another PSA, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, what I'm about to say, do not look it up in your local search engine.
I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base, biscuit base. I like the buttery biscuit base.
Thank you, Flaming. Yes, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for Unicorn Fart. She does usually... get the old Kit Kats. Right, I've got a 13-year-old Beagle Basset mix. He pees all over, but I love him. I tell you what, when they get old, I tell you what, it's funny, and it's a bit like humans, isn't it? You know, they say, you know, the first 3 years and the last 3 years of your life are the only times when you really should be allowed to not only sit in your own shit, but piss yourself as well. And, you know, yeah, especially when dogs get old, it's amazing what you forgive. You know, stuff that when they were, you know, sort of probably 3 or 4 years old, you would have gone, oh no, naughty dog, you know, you got to do that outside. And, you know, all of a sudden it's like, no, wipe that up, it's ready. But yes, I can, I can see that one. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly, Seamus, exactly. I know with the things we've gone through with our Westies, in the past, God rest their souls, you know, it really is, you know, to the point of almost, you know, ridiculousness. But yeah, we love them. We love them. I've been doing that, right? Oh, it's a Komodo, I say. Oh, it's a commode, not a kimono. It was me thinking, oh, I'll tell you what, my dyslexia. Right, Billy Boy, and don't look this. Please do not look these sayings up on your favourite search engine without first enabling safe search. Let's do it. Bill, request dogging.
Request sent.
Oh, have we got it? No, Bill, what are you doing, Bill? Jeez Louise. There we go, we're in like Flynn, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. As you can see, Orange Phoenix's top camera operator, Bill the 5th, I think we're on the 5th Bill, is doing a nice outside shot for us. There we go. There we go. You gotta love it. Roscoe! Oh, brilliant, Seamus, like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Yeehaw! Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Yeehaw! You gotta love a bit of the old Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, ladies and gentlemen. If you're ever in California, get yourselves over to a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Your taste buds will love you forever. My safe search setting is always like my brain, disabled. Nice one. Nice one, Alienated.
Chicken in ROFLs. It's a Nick Lambert stream.
Oh, Timmis, you swear. And again, I tell you what, we're a bit upside down there, though. If you know, ladies and gentlemen, there is no upside down in space. Yeah, all right. We've got to Reggie's anus colon. I suppose we better go inside. We're going inside Reggie's anus. You gotta love it. Right, as we delve deeper into Reggie's anus. Oh, my Lord. I can hardly contain myself. Timmis, for you sweetheart, because I know it. You've spent so much. You deserve this. Oh, we're undercover in the Matrix again. You gotta love a bit of the Matrix. There you go. We'll have to get a few more sorted. There you go. Another one for you. Undercover agent. I tell you what, that Princess Leia, she knows how to snog. She certainly does. Right, how are we doing for time? Let's have a look-see. I reckon we can slip a little one in. It's gonna be borderline. Hey, it's gonna be borderline. But let's have a look-see and see what's on this old scoreboard. There we go. Hang on, let me do that. Go over to here. Let's see what we've got, ladies and gentlemen, and what we would like. If we could get something that's spread over a few days, that would be handy. Right, missions. And Privateers Alliance, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, they're right at the top. Look at that lovely, jabbly, super duper Gary Cooper. Oh, look at that. Look at all the influence. In fact, let me remember. Let's go and check in. And here we go. Oh, covert data retrieval. Oh, that could be a bit dangerous, couldn't it? That could be a bit dangerous. Shall we have a little read? Oh, dear. Rank competent. Yeah, I'm not even competent. Jeez Louise. Yes, Monsieur Lambert. And Nick, want to be spread over a couple of days for half an hour, says Jack. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Right up the middle, deep and hard, and again in the brown patch.
Ooh, deep and hard in the brown patch. You gotta love a bit of Wimbledon commentary for a saucy one. What we need is something quick and easy. A bit like me. Quick and easy. What's that? Oh, elite. No, we better not do that. Yeah, in your endo too, I tell you what. Oh, no. We wanted a nice little, you know, we could slip in a little, data mission, but saucy and returnees. Tobacco, but that's only one influence. That's 3. Let's have a look at that one. How long's that over? It's only 23 hours. It's only 23 hours. We want something over a couple of days in case I don't, because I don't stream on Mondays at the moment, and I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. Oh, now, a little massacre job with 1 influence. That's got to be a bit... I reckon we could do that. We could do a little bit of pew-pew. Oh, that's expert as well. 20 pirates? You're having a laugh, ain't you? Blimey, for 1 influence. I tell you what, they're having a laugh, aren't they? They're having a blooming laugh. Blimey, O'Reilly. Gee, you can have a look down here. Is there anything else? Coffee.
Say hello to my little friend.
You gotta love it. Merchant, how many days? It's only 23 hours. Hang on, what time are we going to be? We might be able to complete that tomorrow. We might be able to go and get it today and then deliver it tomorrow. Because I'm hopefully going to be on a morning stream tomorrow. I do apologise about the times being all over the place. But as you may or may not know, ladies and gentlemen, I stream when my ex-partner-to-be is at work. And with relationships obviously being quite strained, I quite often don't get what their shift time is for the following day until the night before. I believe they're due back at 9 o'clock tonight. and I've got a sneaky feeling looking at what's in the fridge, they're probably on an early tomorrow. So hopefully, yeah, I mean, we could do a bit of that. And I tell you what, Seamus, I tell you what, the old squirrels are pretty good. And Stitch, I do apologise. Let's get a nice cup of coffee for our Stitch. There we go.
Smooth.
Smooth indeed. And I tell you what, Seamus, if you like squirrels, you might like this. This is where I get my wrinkly nutsacks out. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. There we go. Exactly, Seamus. Get your nuts out for chat, ladies and gentlemen. If you know, we've got it all. We've got it all. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, do you know earlier in the stream we spaced Jason, and we've been very remiss, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't checked what happened to Jason after we spaced him. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and have a check. If you go and look outside the space station, you will see, ladies and gentlemen, that Jason has taken up orbit around the planet Earth, which of course officially makes him the International Space Statham. I thank you very much. But no, oh no! It looks like the Crew Dragon's on its way in. Oh my goodness, SpaceX must have got their coordinates wrong. Oh, Jason's looking a little worried. Oh no, they're coming in. Are they going to be doing some docking action? Oh no, it looks like, in fact, yeah, Reggie's anus. I think it's going to be Statham's anus going in for the rear entry. Will they abort? Oh dear, looking at his eyes, I don't think they aborted. Poor old Jason. Jeez, yeah, Reggie Montana's Hannah Montana's brother. I tell you what, when I mount Reggie's anus, he knows about it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear, hang on a minute. I think, yes, it looks like they're on their way. Yeah. Too far? Yeah. Boom, boom. So, yeah. Do you know, this is it. This is what I every time I keep saying, every stream, I've got to get the basil brush. Boom, boom. So, I've got to get a nice clip of that. And I keep forgetting. I mean, blooming Zorba Dundee mentions Milo one morning. And the next thing I know is, everyone's getting Milo whether they want it or not.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. Nice and easy. You gotta love it. There you go. Right, hey, do you think the old... Hey, I'll tell you what, we might have a chance. I'll tell you what, now, before I forget, hang on. I reckon I've buggered this up. Hang on a second. Right, before I forget, this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the Fast team doing a round table. And that will be over, not at the Flight Assist stream, but let me get you the linkage for that. Bear with as I FLIG. There we go. Super duper Gary and the Coopers. You gotta love it. Cut and paste. You gotta love a bit of cut and paste. So yes, 11:30, 23:30, jeez Louise, 23:30 on, if I could actually get this right, UTC this evening. There we go, the old Flight Assist stream team talking about the old Odysseys. But the lovely Flaming Arrow has said, well, if we're waiting for that mission board to tick over, why don't we whip out a chicken? So, I tell you what, Flaming, we've not had many chicken lobbings today, and we certainly haven't seen the one. Oh, look at that. It's Phil Schofield. aka albino hen, getting the perfect poultry petting. And again, ladies and gentlemen, however suggestive that might be, public service announcement, that is definitely a hen being stroked and not a cock being choked. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Also, if you have a telescope, Uranus is visible too. Just near the... Did I say that? Near the horizon. I'm going to stick with weather.
Yeah, poor weatherman. Poor weatherman. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right. Oh dear, right. What are we doing? Yes, missions. That's what we were doing. Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, there are times when I really do worry. Hey, I tell you what, do you know? I don't think we've done any Thargoid petting today, have we? Like, can anyone remember? I don't remember seeing any Thargoid. We've had limpets. We've had our nuts out. We've done the chickens for now. Yeah, I don't. Have we done any? Have we done a Thargoid today? Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. Not me. Hang on. To quote Elvis Crebin, Flight Assist Stream Team with all new content. And Bad Dog, I tell you what, you sweetheart. Bad Dog's gone, well, I really don't care. It's not on cooldown anymore. That means I'm going to drop 1,220 of my hard-earned Chanel points, followed by Stitcher, who says, well, if he's going to pet a Thargo, he might as well get some more limpet loving. So with no further delay, ladies and gentlemen, if you're having a meal, any meal, if you're of a dicky disposition, if you're easily scared or easily worried, you might want to look away as we go in up close and personal and wrist deep with Nick Dangerous and Terry the Thargoid. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we thought we were tickling a tummy, but nay, it wasn't a blue or a red-footed booby. It wasn't even Kremen's moves. It turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's boobies. And how did we know it was a booby? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we kept on tickling longer than maybe we should have done. And eventually, this happened. Milky. Oh, Bill! How you doing? Just in time for milk for your coffee, Bill. Cheers, Bill. There we go. Oh, Bill Slowski. Great to see you. And I tell you what, we haven't handed out the old biscuits for a while.
I like the bass. I like the
buttery biscuit base.
I like the bass.
Biscuit base. Buttery biscuit base. I blooming love it. Let's see. In fact, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, before we go and pet a limpet, talking to the fast team, shall we see who I'm undercover? I mean, we've had a few. Let's see if we get someone different. Oh, it's our Sky. I tell you what, going undercover with our Sky. I tell you what, that was a snogging session and a half. I tell you what, good old Sky, you gotta love him. Right, we've got another limpet to love. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Stitcher, for you. One more limpet coming your way.
Pet for limpet.
Oh, look at that. Still one of my favourites, ladies and gentlemen. The horizontal collector limpet. With the rubbing technique, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we don't just love our limpets, we give them a darn good rubbing, and sometimes, as you may have seen in the past, we do use two hands, but as you gotta say, that is definitely, limpets need love as well, ladies and gentlemen. They're not just for Christmas. Limpets are for life. That is the beauty of limpets. Exactly, Stitcher. Exactly. Limpets are for life. You can use them and abuse them, but, just bring them back. Bring them over to Lambert's second-hand shit shop, and we will, we'll give them a bit of lubbing, jolly them up for you, and all that sort of malarkey stuff, sort of thing. Right, what are we doing? I have no idea. Where are we going? Oh, we were looking at missions, weren't we? That's what we were doing. We were looking at missions. So, Let me go and have a look at that. Lovely jubbly. Diddly diddly dee, diddly doo. Right. Love me some limpets. Well, you've definitely come to the right place today. I tell you what, we love our limpets too. Right, shall we see if the old choice has rolled over, as it's now gone 3 o'clock. Shall we just see if we can have a little look-see, see if there's anything... They seem so sad, says Mad, when you jump away. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? When you leave them on their own, it's like... I actually feel like a complete and utter... Oh dear. Oh dear, is this any better? No. No. It's still not... Oh, hang on. No, that's too much. Liberate hostages... Massacre, covert. Oh blimey! Do you know? I think we might. Oh, hang on. Is that? Yeah, it's the right ones, isn't it? Yeah. Blimey, O'Reilly. Oh, you see a black box? You can get your head kicked in on a black box salvage operation. I've done those before, and then some people jump in and they give you a load of hassle. What have we got? Ah, you see, it's elite. It's elite. I'm not elite. Yeah. Mission rank exceeds your current. Yeah. I bet it does. We're not. I mean, covert retrieval. Yeah, we're not even competent, are we? So that's liberate hostages. Oh, I bet that's blooming. And look at that. There's not blooming liberate 8 hostages, and you only get 500,000. But you get nearly 2.5 mil for a black back. Hey up, Gunter, welcome in. We're just having a moan about these missions. We're having a good old moan about FDev and these missions. I bet FDev are back in Cambridge going, whoa, Ray, look, Lambert's looking for some easy missions. Let's screw him up, and Bronwyn, give him all the hard ones. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, nothing new there, Gunter. How you doing? Let's get... In fact, I tell you what, we haven't given out an orange mocha frappuccino for a while, Gunter, so here it comes. Get your lips round this.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. You gotta love it. You could try... Oh, Elvis, you sweetheart. Yeah, Elvis, you absolutely... I tell you, fat Elvis... I tell you what, I don't think I gave our Elvis a shout out. Now, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure our Elvis doesn't stream as often as they would like. But our Elvis does a lot for the Privateers Alliance. There we go. And so please, yeah, 11 months, there you go. But our Elvis, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, when you talk about the Privateers Alliance...
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.